What's up, everybody? Welcome back to For the Money. We are the Big Easy Bets podcast. My name is Logan. With me in the studio, Bam Barrero.
Yo.
In the control booth, we've got Nick Von Brick.
What's up?
Hit the like and subscribe button if you don't mind. We are on to the Charles Schwab challenge. We are going to recap last week's incredible week and then give you our best bets for going into this weekend. We have to talk about Wyndham Clark, 60-1. That's why we play the game. Nick Von Brick sat right there, gave you out a winner. Wyndham Clark from the clouds came out of nowhere. As somebody who didn't have Wyndham Clark, I wasn't that happy about watching that Sunday round play out, but a big-time win. That's why you do it. How are you feeling about it?
Good. I mean, we finally won. I think I'm going to stop taking some of these longer shot top 20s because it's just never panning out.
Yeah.
Jordan Smith is off of my betting sheet for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, you got to shelf him.
And
altogether.
Tom Kim as well, I mean.
Yeah, 60-1. That's why you do it. That's why you do it. I hit the Scotty button at the worst time. Not the worst time, but at the wrong time. Siwoo Kim nearly set the PGA record for birdies in a tournament and didn't win. Wyndham Clark fired like 11 under, something like that on Sunday, was hitting 40-foot putts, and really the story for Wyndham was that he kept switching putters 10 different times this year, finally settled on one, and he was the best in the field putting on Sunday and probably for the entire tournament. I didn't look at the strokes gained, but if you tuned in, if you tailed Nick, you had yourself a good weekend. A 60-1 winner is about as good as it gets. Especially when you got to go toe-to-toe with Scotty Scheffler and Siwoo Kim, looking like he was going to run away with it there. But, yeah, we hit the like and subscribe button if you don't mind. We're going to try to figure out a way to do it again. You hit your top 20 parlay with Cootie and Hisatsune.
Yep, plus 480. Got to the window on that one, but
we had Cootie top 20, Brooks Koepka top 20, which Brooks looked like he was figuring out the putter on Thursday. He was 8 under, led for almost the entire day, and then lost the lead at the very end. Taylor Moore, I think it was, took the lead right before the end of Thursday, and then all of a sudden Brooks, he started his second round. I think he missed a 2-foot 6-inch putt, and then that was a wrap. He reverted back to not being able to putt. Still, I think he was right around top 10. It was overall, it was a solid day, but or a solid tournament for Brooks. But yeah, I mean, when we were breaking it down, there was all the renovations that went in to try to make the course more difficult, and that was a waste. That money was wasted because it's still an incredibly easy course. I mean, you had Sung J M shot a 60. You had Jordan Spieth shoot a 61 maybe. Mm-hmm. Siwoo Kim was a bogey on 18 away from – or a bogey on 18 cost him shooting a 59. This is about as easy as it gets at this course. So, and this is almost like the antithesis of what we saw the week before at the PGA Championship, where the course was so difficult, but – or the pin placements were difficult, but the course was – hard, but everybody just played it the same way and was 2-putting for par. That's why you had so many people bunched up. Mm-hmm. Whereas this course was the complete opposite, where it was just you show up and you're going 6-7 under par.
Yeah, I think it rained a couple of days before the round, so the course is just playing very easy too. Like you can
it rained all weekend. It was raining while they were out there too.
Yeah, you can just fire at the pin, know that it's just going to stick wherever you land it. So a couple drivable par 4s, everybody was going after it, and Wyndham had an eagle on one of those, I think. Or was it?
Yeah, he did. I mean, Siwoo, everybody had at least an eagle or two. But, yeah, I mean, all in all, I think I enjoyed – I mean, I say that. I lost my ass on Sunday and for the weekend, but the quality of the tournament, I enjoyed it more than the PGA Championship. I thought I'd rather a birdie fest than what we saw at Aronimink. I'm excited for Shinnecock with the U.S. Open, and that's going to be a serious test. I think it'll be like Aronimink was not easy, but it was just the way it was formatted and set up, and no issues off the tee with trees or anything like that. So it's if you miss and you find yourself in the rough, you're not having to play around anything. You just have to try to make contact on a ball in the rough. Whereas this week, it's going to be a little bit more paramount trying to keep the ball in play. And Colonial Country Club has a ton of trees lining the fairways. And it's going to be a different can of worms this weekend. But yeah, this will be a relatively short episode. To be quite honest with you, if we didn't nail a fucking 60-1 winner, we might not even record it for this tournament. But the field is significantly better than what we saw this past weekend. While Scotty is not in the field, you do have Ludwig Oberg, you have Russell Henley, Bobby McIntyre, Ricky Fowler, Ben Griffin, defending champion. Justin Thomas is in the field again. Wyndham Clark, it says he's currently in.
I think he withdrew.
Did he withdraw?
Yeah.
Okay. What about Akshay Bhatia?
I saw earlier he was in there still.
Okay, but they still have odds on Wyndham.
Koepka and Wyndham Clark apparently withdrew.
Okay.
Earlier today.
Yeah, I know Koepka did. And
yeah, Akshay's still bettable.
Okay. So yeah, we'll try to do it again. And if we helped you cash a winner, and by we, Nick, hit the like and subscribe button. Again, it helps us out. It's football season. I mean, we wish it was football season. It's golf season. We're just trying to pass the time, make some money along the way. I'm not doing that, but we're going to try to turn it around this weekend. Couple course details. Par 70, looking at 7,280 yards, roughly. It's it's in like the bottom third in terms of length. Only 2 par 5s this week. That's how you get to the par 70. So from what I gather, looking into the course, accuracy off the tee is going to be more important than length. Lots of trees lining the fairways, like I mentioned earlier. The average width of the fairways is 27 yards. That's below average. Like always, approach is going to be paramount. You have a lot of greenside bunkers. With the course being shorter, you're looking at, in my opinion, that 125 to 150 yard and 150 to 175 yard range in terms of your approach shots, but more that 125 to 150. And then strokes gained putting is going to be big this week. Last year, you saw Ben Griffin win. He was number 2 in strokes gained putting, and then Matty Schmid was the runner-up. He was number 1 in strokes gained putting. They're fast greens. They're tough to read. Putting is something that I'm putting an emphasis on and what I'm looking for this week, at least with my to win. But accuracy, approaching, ball striking is going to be big. You have to find the fairway because with the trees and all of that, you can very well find yourself in tough spots where you got to play back out into the fairway and you can't go for it in 2. Par 4 scoring is going to be big with the 2 extra par 4s. So strokes gained approach, strokes gained putting, driving accuracy, and par 4 scoring is where I kind of centered my analysis around. What about you? You won last week, so.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically where I went to. Approach off the tee and driving accuracy, and then definitely looking at putting, but scrambling and bogey avoidance as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, weather is possibly a factor this week. It's going to be in the forecast around 50+% every day, except maybe Friday. Might be a little bit better as it currently stands. Still multiple days out, so they don't know for sure. But it'll probably be like what we saw last weekend, where it might rain a little bit while certain guys are out on the course. It looks like some of the days it's more afternoon showers. So if it were to get bad in the afternoon, they could always plan for that and kind of double everybody up and get them out of there early. But so just something to consider and keep an eye on. I'm going to have to win a first-round leader, top 5, and then 3 top 20s. How many to win bets do y'all have?
I have 2 to win bets and a top 10.
What about you?
I have 2 to win, 3 top 20s, and 1 first-round leader.
Oh, interesting. It's the first time either one of us have done a first-round leader?
Maybe so. Yeah, I haven't done one yet. I think Bam did one.
I didn't. I don't think so. All right. We'll get right to it then. And I only got 1. To win, we're going Ricky Fowler 25 to 1. It's been a very solid year for Ricky. We've seen him in the mix multiple times down the stretch. He's got 4 top 10s on the season, The reason I like him this week is for a number of reasons, but while he's not long off the tee, he's 75th in distance. He's accurate, 39th overall at finding the fairway. He defers to that mini driver off the tee quite a bit. We've seen him talk about it often this year. I think this is a course that you can certainly go less than driver at a number of different holes, whether that's mini driver, 3 wood, 5 wood, whatever you want to do. You don't have to go driver off the tee. You can still put yourself in scoring position. Strokes gained approaching the green, he's 44th, but from 125 to 150 yards, he's 26th overall. 150 to 175, he's 80th. Then 175 to 200 yards, he's 10th. I think that 125 to 150 yard range is going to be the sweet spot this week. He struggles with the shorter approach shots, anywhere from 50 to 125 yards. It's a significant drop-off, but you're not going to really encounter a ton of that. There may be, depending on how you want to play it, I think there's like a 399-yard par 4. He would find himself within that range in a couple spots. But for the most part, that 125 to 150-yard range is going to be the sweet spot. The average distance of the par 4s is 436 yards. If you take his average distance off the tee, he's going to find himself roughly 135-yard range with his approach shots. So more often than not, that's where he excels. So that's what we're looking for. Par 4 scoring average, Fowler ranks 7th on tour. And then putting, he's 20th, strokes gained. So Ricky's been flirting with a win a number of different times this season. This might be the week that he gets home and gets to the window here. I think statistically and how you got to play this course, I think it bodes well for what Ricky Fowler is good at. Historically, the cut line is like +2. It's a tough course. This is not going to be a birdie fest. At least it shouldn't be. So, but that's where I'm going to win. Ricky Fowler 25 to 1, and he's also going to be my first round leader at 42 to 1.
Okay, yeah, I'm on Ricky Fowler, first round leader, 42 to 1.
Well, what are the odds you go fucking back to back? Probably slim.
Well, I love Ricky Fowler.
I know, but you also loved fucking
Jordan Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
well, you bet the same people every week. I should have known you'd be on Ricky Fowler.
I'm on Ricky Fowler, top 20 as well, +110.
I am as well.
You touched on a lot of it, but
I think I just nailed that breakdown, just for the record.
yeah, just a couple more things. Bogey avoidance, he's 6. Just looking at the course being a par 70, just trying to get par on most of them, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then where you can find a birdie, like you said, par 4 scoring average, he's 7th. And then birdie or better percentage on par 4s, he's 19th. So
yeah, you got two extra par 4s this week. It's going to be key.
Going back to a couple weeks ago at the PGA Championship, he was in contention going into the 4th round and, in contention to be in the top 20, but I think he shot a 75 in a final round. So just had a bad round there. It's one of the reasons, number one.
He's 8th in first round scoring.
Yeah, 8th in first round scoring, and then number 2, maybe a little bit of a bounce back round from a bad round in his final round of the tournament at the PGA Championship is why I like him as a first-round leader. Yeah.
Yep, we're in agreement. Where are you going for your first to win, Bam?
Going back to him, I'm going with JT, Justin Thomas, 26 to 1. Reason being, he's been playing pretty damn good recently. T4 at the PGA, 13th at the Truist. He's flirting with a win here and there. He took the week off last week. He posted about it on his Instagram saying he's taking the week off to work on some of the little things in his swing, where his hands are in his grip and all these like little tiny mechanics. So, but also he's 42nd in total driving, 33rd in driving distance. But recently he's been putting really well, being in the green in his last 2 or 3 tournaments. PGA, whenever he came in T4th, he gained 1.76 strokes putting. And even at the Truist a couple weeks ago, he gained 1.04 strokes gain with the putter. So if he can just, lean on that putter, if you look at the stats, the putting's not that good, but been putting better recently. So if he can just, find something with the putter this week, then he should be near the top of the leaderboard come Sunday. So 26 to 1, I'm going to take JT to win.
Okay. Do you have another to win?
I haven't given out any to win, but I'm on
I
Justin
thought
Thomas.
you just said you're taking Ricky Fowler to win.
First round leader.
Oh, you're not taking him to win now? Oh, okay.
First round leader in top 20, but
Okay.
I'm going to take Justin Thomas top 22.
Okay.
And a lot for what Bam said. You know, he's only played, I think, 8 events this year. So off to a little bit of a slower start than most of the other guys. And statistically, overall right now it doesn't look great. But, yeah, you look at his last 2 tournaments, like Bam said, playing much better. So with a field like this, I think Justin Thomas can get inside the top 20, plus 130.
Yeah, I looked at him. His accuracy off the tee is the
Yeah.
worry for me. And then he excels the opposite of Ricky Fowler. He excels with the shorter approach shots as opposed to the longer approach shots. So, but yeah, smaller sample size for sure, and recovering from the back injury and the surgery and all of that. So, it could be a little misleading statistically. Do you have a to win?
Yeah, I have 2 to win.
Okay, give us one. You're
I'm
giving us
going
the
to
opposite.
Oberg to win, plus 990. I think it's safe to say he's the best player here.
I think you can get 10-1. No, it did drop. Okay. When I click on it, yeah. Okay.
Strokes gained off the tee, 16th. Total driving, he's 2nd. Strokes gained approach, he's 6th. Scrambling, he's right around average, just above. Strokes gained putting. This is where, you know, if he's going to win, he's going to have to putt better than he did at the PGA Championship. And he's 59th. But he had some easy ones there that he's going to have to knock in this week if he wants a chance to win.
He can't do it. He's like 150th in 3-foot putt percentage. So, yeah, I mean, I'm on Oberg top 5 plus 240. Yeah, I mean, statistically, he checks all the boxes that you're looking for. And but the guy can't win the big one. So maybe there's less pressure on these putts, but putting's going to be key this week, and that was kind of why I shied away from taking him to win. I also question, like, I don't know. It's like, should he be this big of a favorite? Like, he's 9-1 while Hanley's the next closest at 20-1. I don't know that he should be that big of a favorite. Like, when you really dive into it, he's very good. Statistically, he checks all the boxes, but he hasn't won that much yet. So this falls into, like, a category of, like, the hype might not be matching the results don't match the hype yet. But
Yeah.
I'm a big Oberg guy. I was on Oberg, I think it was last year. I think he's got, 2 wins on the PGA Tour? I bet him for one of them. I remember.
Yeah, the way I kind of approached this week was really going back to 2 weeks ago at the PGA Championship and just kind of seeing which players played okay there. I think it's somewhat similar. You said trees are going to play more of a factor if you miss the fairway here. But yeah, he putted so bad, and he was 5 under, finished tied 4th. But you look at the rest of the leaderboard, who's up there. Most of these players aren't playing.
Yeah, no, I mean, Hanley's a top 10 guy, but he played like shit at the PGA. But yeah, no, yeah, look, I'm on him top 5. I think he'll be in the mix. It's just, can he putt well enough to pull it out? He's only got the 2 wins. It's like he's been on tour for how many years now? Turned pro in 23, so in 3 years he's got the 2 wins. For the skill and the talent, he should have more than that. So, but this is the tournament where you kind of stack them up. But when the best players in the world are not playing, you get a little bit easier of a run with competition. This is where you get another win under your belt. So I'm not saying he shouldn't be the favorite, but maybe like 15-1 would be nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. All I have left are top 20s.
Okay.
One of them's going to be Ricky Fowler. I'll just go ahead and knock out the other 2 and close out my card. I'm going to take Matsuyama, top 20 plus 134. I understand the concern is off the tee. The accuracy is not great. So it kind of goes a little bit against what I was preaching, I guess, and obviously I'm not taking him to win. Just got to get top 20 on a field where a lot of the top guys are not going to be playing. I think Matsuyama is one of the best players on tour, And if he's finding the fairway, he is going to be in contention to win this. Around the green, he's like a wizard, which could play key here in terms. There's a lot of greenside bunkers, and so approach is going to be a big factor, and he's 20th overall in approach. So strokes gained off the tee, 130th, because he cannot find the fairway. But if he does, he's going to be in position to do something. Putting, he's okay. He's good enough. You look at I really just think, like I said, I didn't feel confident enough to take him to win. But he's one of those guys, he's going to sprinkle in a bad round, but then he's going to give you 3 solid rounds. So if you can just I firmly expect Matsuyama to be in contention come the weekend and at least be in the mix. So I feel good about top 20. And then I'm going to go with Ben Griffin, defending champion, top 20, plus 118. Putts the ball very well. He's accurate off the tee. He won here last year. He's still doing the things that you need to do to win at this course well. He's hindered when it comes to longer courses and things like that. But I think this course sets up very well for what he's good at. So we're going to go back to Griffin, top 20, plus 118.
Okay. My last to win, going with long sleeves, Alex Smalley, 35-1. He's been playing lights out recently. Second at the Zurich. I know it's a team thing, but 7th at the Cadillac, 17th at Truist, and 2nd at the PGA. 16th in total strokes gained, 31st in approach to green strokes gained, 34th in putting strokes gained, and he's 16th in the world in green and reg percentage. But recently in those, top 10 finishes, he's kind of gaining strokes in all aspects of his play. Approach at the Cadillac, he was gaining 1.75 strokes. At the PGA, putting was his big thing, 1.88 strokes from putting. And, he's kind of just he's on more of a heater. He's at the apex of his career right now. So, see him win one.
You think this is as good as it gets?
If you just look at where his chart is, of like on his strokes gain chart, right now he's at the highest he's ever been. So I'll take Alex Smalley, 35-1 to win.
All right, what else do you have?
Yeah, I'm on Alex Smalley as well.
Jesus Christ.
5 straight top 20 finishes, including 3 top 10s. He was the leader going into the 4th round at the PGA Championship. Statistically, Bam touched on a lot of it. He's, not top tier really at anything right now, but he's doesn't have really any glaring weaknesses. I think the biggest weakness, which could play a factor here, is off the tee. What is he? Driving accuracy. What is he?
Let me see.
I can try to get it for you.
So total driving, he's 48th, and strokes gained off the tee is 55th. But I think driving accuracy is a little bit below that.
His accuracy off the tee. For Alex Smalley, you're looking at 78th, just under 59% at finding the fairway. Yeah. 78th on tour. Distance, 76th, just below Ricky Fowler. But yeah, no, his strokes gain numbers are all solid. Nothing's worse than 55.
Yeah. And then the big thing here, going to his scoring statistics, par 4 birdie or better, he's 9th. Par 4 scoring average, he's 11th. And bogey avoidance, he's 28th. So just looking at the way he's playing recently, maybe this is another week where he can be in contention. We're also going to take him top 20 plus 152.
You going to go first-round leader? He's number 3 first-round scoring average.
I
think I should hedge a little bit. No, we're going to stick with Fowler.
Yeah. Okay. Well, my last and final play, Logan touched up on him a good bit, but Ben Griffin, but I'm taking him top 10. He's amazing with the putter and around the greens. He's in the green, strokes gain wise, in scrambling, sand save percentage, putting average, scoring average. 42nd in driving, and 34th in driving accuracy. So to make top 10, past champion here, I'll take him at plus 275.
Okay, that's all I got. Do you have anything else, or are you done?
Nope, that's it.
All righty. That is our best bets for the Charles Schwab Challenge at Colonial Country Club. To recap, I'm going Ricky Fowler 25-1. We're also going to go first round leader 42-1. Going Ludwig Oberg top 5 plus 240, and then top 20 Ricky Fowler plus 110, Hideki Matsuyama plus 134, and Ben Griffin plus 118.
Okay, we're going Justin Thomas to win 26-1. Alex Smalley to win 35-1, and Ben Griffin top 10 plus 275.
We're going Oberg to win plus 990. Alex Smalley to win 35-1. We're going to take Ricky Fowler first round leader 42-1. We're going to take Alex Smalley top 20 plus 152. Justin Thomas top 20 plus 130. Ricky Fowler top 20 plus 110.
All righty. There you go. That is our best bets. Do you have anything to say before we go?
Nope.
Do you have anything to say before we go?
Nope.
Hit the like and subscribe button if you don't mind. A 60-1 winner last week. We're going to try to run it back and do it again. Y'all have a good one. Good luck.